Hey guys, what's going on? Scrappy here, and today we have another VGC battle. This was against Leanne, I guess that's how you say it. And if you're not ready to sit down and watch a long battle, this is not the video for you because this one was 16 turns. That's pretty long for a VGC battle, and it was probably the most annoying battle I've ever seen, or had, I should say. Just watch and you'll see. Okay, so I'm bringing Scrafty, Trevenant, Mawile, Rotom-H. My opponent is bringing Bisharp, Aerodactyl, Hydreigon, and Garchomp. Alright, so as I said, we're gonna go with our leads. Of course, my Intimidator is gonna activate Bisharp's fine, but I can just fake it out and hopefully set up the Trick Room A-okay. So Aerodactyl has pressure and not Unnerve, which is really weird to see because most have Unnerve, so you can't eat your berries, but it's not my team, so whatever. Bisharp's going to get that +1 from my Intimidate. So here I'm going to fake out Bisharp and set up the Trick Room. Now this was a really bad play, because as you'll see, Aerodactyl is going to take my Scrafty up into the sky. So now I set up the Trick Room, but my Scrafty can't move for this turn. So what I should have done was Will-O-Wisp this Bisharp, fake out and Will-O-Wisp it, and then on the following turn, Trick Room. So, oh well, that's what I should have done, but unfortunately, that's not what I did. So that Skydrop does a little bit of damage. As I said, not going to be able to do anything for this turn. My opponent is going to withdraw the Bisharp and go out into the Garchomp. Now, this is going to be a rough skin, Rocky Helmet Garchomp. So, I went for the Drain Punch in that spot, and I also went for the Will-O-Wisp on the Aerodactyl. But this Aerodactyl also isn't carrying the Sash; it's carrying the Lum. Now, don't see the reason for that. I'm not a fan of Lum, but on a Pokemon like Aerodactyl, you need that focus sash. If you're not, you're gonna die in one hit. Just how frail Aerodactyl is. So Aerodactyl is gonna go for the taunt onto my Trevenant. Good play. So I can't taunt again. Not taunt again. Will-O-Wisp again. So I'm gonna swap out my Trevenant, go out into my Rotom. My opponent's gonna withdraw his Aerodactyl, going out into the Hydreigon. Shiny Hydreigon. I don't really like the look of Shiny Hydreigon, but that's just my opinion. And this Hydreigon isn't taking that Ice Punch very well. Garchomp's going to go for the Earthquake. Both Rotom and Hydreigon do have Levitate, so that's not going to affect us. My Scrafty is going to be taking that, and takes it pretty nicely, actually. So here my opponent is going to withdraw the Hydreigon again. Questionable play here. Going out into the Bisharp. I mean, there's a Dark type, and I have a Fighting type. And then you swap into a Pokemon that is 4 times weak to a Fighting type move. Oh well. So I'm going to go for it. As you see, taking it out easy peasy. And I'm going to be getting lots of health back from that. So thank you, Bisharp. So things are looking pretty good for me right now. I mean, my opponents have 1 Pokemon, and I have all my Pokemon. I revealed the Hidden Power Ice. And the Twitch said I mentioned return to normal. So in comes Aerodactyl. Exerting the pressure. Aerodactyl is going to go for the Rock Slide onto both of these Pokemon, and here's where it gets kind of annoying. Rotom is taking lots from that super effective Rock Slide. I got a critical hit on that Scrafty, so that's kind of annoying already. Both Pokemon are going to take more damage, and both of these Pokemon are now going to flinch. Why? I get that there's a high flinch chance when they hit both your Pokemon with it. It's a very big chance that you're going to get flinched, but just stop. It hurts. So I'm going to swap out both of these Pokemon. Don't want them to die to Rock Slide. Flinches real quick, and I'm going to swap in my Mawile, Intimidate these pokes. So hopefully I can take a few Rock Slides before I can set up the Trick Room. But I'm probably going to get critted here and flinch and all that jazz. So there's the first Rock Slide, and it actually goes for the Earthquake. So a really good play. Doing lots of damage to my Unmay Evolved Mawile. But my Trevenant is eating this up for days. So I'm going to swap out my Trevenant here, going out into my Rotom. I was expecting a Sky Drop onto that position, so that's why I swapped out into my Rotom. Mega Evolving my Mawile. Here I'm just going to go for the Protect. Aerodactyl is going to go for the taunt onto my Rotom-H. I'm perfectly fine with that. And Garchomp's going to go for the Earthquake. So no one takes damage this turn, and it's fine because my Rotom-H doesn't even have any status moves other than Trick, and I'm not really going to go for that at this time. So I'm going to swap out my Rotom-H, going out into my Trevenant. And I'm going to swap out my Mawile and go out into my Scrafty. So here, I'm back into my Fake Out Trick Room position. It was kind of hard to do, but now I'm back into it. Luckily, Aerodactyl is going to go for the taunt onto the Scrafty spot. Again, I'm okay with that. And Garchomp's going to go for the Dragon Claw onto Trevenant. And with 2 Intimidates not doing a lot of damage, it's good to see that. So I'm going to harvest another Citrus Berry, which is really good. I'm going to fake out that Aerodactyl, because I don't want it taunting my, my Trevenant, and this was a really good turn. I was like, alright, I can set up the Trick Room, everything will be great, and then he flinched to my Trevenant. Really? My opponent swaps out his, Garchomp, goes into the Hydreigon, gets rid of that -2, and, now just goes for the Sky Drop onto my Scrafty, and here I go for the Trick Room, so I finally get it up, but now, once again, there's not much I can do because I'm up in the sky. So here I'm going to protect my Trevenant. I can't hit that Hydreigon for super effective damage, and if it specs, the Dark Pulse is going to take me out, as I saw in another battle. So Aerodactyl is going to go for the Sky Drop and crits me and kills my Scrafty. Awesome! That's wonderful. So I'm going to send him my Mawile. Battle's really taking a toll on me. My opponent's going to withdraw the Hydreigon here. I'm going out into that Garchomp. Here I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide. I want to finish off that Aerodactyl. I've had enough of it, and its flinches and its Sky Drop. Just get out of here, thank you. Why? Why do you exist? And here I just went for the Shadow Claw. Doing a nice bit of damage to the Garchomp, but after risking a Rocky Helmet, bring me down below half. I have to eat my Citrus Berry. I have to eat it. Quick. Oh, why? Why a lump on the Aerodactyl? You get one-shotted way too easily, as we just saw. But anyways, in comes Hydreigon. Garchomp's going for the Protect. Don't know what the hell's the point of that, honestly. I'm going for the Play Rough onto Hydreigon here, which will take it out easily. Goodbye, Hydreigon. Again, don't really like shiny Hydreigon. Just looks poop, just like shiny Dragonite. So I'm going to harvest another Citrus Berry. And here, my opponent decides that he's going to forfeit. He's not even going to stay for the whole battle. No. No, why would you stay for the whole battle? I mean, I won due to luck. I mean, I had hacks on my side that whole time. No, there was a lot of hacks in that battle. Sometimes that really, changes a battle, but, I still luckily pulled through. I mean, there were so many turns that were really, like the turn points of the turn where I was like, okay, I can swing this back in my favor, and then you'd flinch me or crit me. But it's still a really good battle, a really close battle, and as always, thanks for watching.